Autumn is such a beautiful time of reflection, to observe the growth over the past year. Just as the leaves change colors and fall, so must we. Noticing the patterns in nature and how they reflect where we are as a collective is a magical way to slow down. As eclipse season began, emotions bubbled up to the surface, floating in plain sight on my ascendant. I felt this need to purge what no longer feels me, so that I can clear the space, clear the decks, and make room for that which feels aligning now. By simplifying our space and our daily rituals, we allow more space in our minds. Physical clutter causes mental clutter, and mental clutter leads to the physical. We can't create a life we love, a lifestyle that we're proud of, unless we know what we want. Insight is found in contemplation, in the gaps of silence, the car drives, the shower, the planting, the baking. Ideas arrive in the absence of noise, when the television is off, when the phone is left in a desk drawer. These aha moments of clarity come in the most surprising ways, at the most surprising times. And so I listen to the inner callings that ask me to change. Through this quiet contemplation, this reflecting, the knowing of our values and creating space, we make room for the new, the transformation. It's so funny. Ever since college, I've always observed how every time September and October rolls around, I feel this need to cleanse my life, to purge what no longer is in alignment with who I am in that moment, and to make room and allow space for new things in my life, new moments of joy, new memories, new experiences, new environments, new people. All of these things can come into our lives and bring us so much joy if we allow it to, if we create that space to allow it to come into our lives. I like to pick a word every quarter to set an intention for what I am focusing on in that time in my life. And for this quarter, my word is clear. I want to remain clear in my thoughts, my intentions, my actions, in all my undertakings. I am feeling so energized lately. I don't know if you guys can tell watching my videos here on YouTube or just seeing how many videos I've been putting out lately, because I've been putting out way more videos than I usually do. But I just have all this excess energy. I feel so refreshed. I feel so inspired by life. I feel so excited by things. I wanted to film this little sit down with you to put in this video. I also just want to say a couple things. This outfit that I'm wearing, this green sweater, I got it from simpleretro.com. They actually gifted it to me. I'm really grateful. They also gave me like this skirt and this really pretty blue like fairy tale princess dress that I'm obsessed with. Also a couple sweaters. This is not a sponsorship. I'm not getting paid to say this, but if you do use my affiliate link, I thank you in advance because that really helps to support my channel and the continued work that I do here on YouTube. I'm really excited because by the time you guys are watching this video, by the time this video goes, live on YouTube, I will actually be in Paris with my best friend from college, Candace. She is coming to Paris, her first time to Europe ever. And we're gonna eat all the pastries and just go on all the adventures that we used to go on all the time when we were in college. And I'm really excited. We're gonna go to Disneyland. Oh my God, I'm really excited. There's just been so many synchronicities, guys. Like I've been seeing aligned numbers everywhere constantly, like 333, 1111, all that stuff. Every time I go through a phase, like a month or a few weeks where it's just constantly seeing those numbers, it's usually a sign that I'm in a good place in life or that I'm in a magnetic state. I'm in an aligning place. My soul is really connected with what's going on in life. So it's always nice to see those aligning numbers, but also just like all these weird synchronicities I've been having. Like I've been wanting to see Ali and AJ in concert since like last September, and they announced they were going to be performing in concert in London last March, and I bought tickets and I was going to get a flight and an Airbnb, and it was going to be very expensive, but I was like, I am going to the Ali and AJ concert because they're one of my favorite, artists, and I loved their latest album that they came out with, A Touch of the Beat. If you haven't heard it on Spotify, it's amazing. I'll include a link down below if you want to listen to it. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. But I was going to go to London in March to go see them because I was just so excited, and then they canceled their concert because of the COVID case. So I was kind of bummed out. I was like, damn, I really wanted to see Ali and AJ. And then, of course, like a couple days ago, I find out that they're performing in Paris the one like random day that I'm gonna be there with Candace. And she loved them growing up as a kid too. So it's just like, that's just so easy. And the tickets were like $25. I don't have to get an extra Airbnb or fly somewhere to go see them. It's just like aligned, just perfect. And then not only that, but I have a family that I used to babysit for in Strasbourg, and they're like family to me, such good friends. I love them so much. And we've always talked about how someday we want to go to Disneyland Paris together because the kids are just so sweet. And, I used to teach the kids all about Walt Disney history all the time during my time babysitting them. And I always used to teach them, about Walt Disney's history and all the history of the parks and things like that. And I used to tell them like, I promise you guys, someday we're going to go to Disneyland Paris together. And of course, the years pass by. It never really happens. It never flows. And then randomly the other day, their mom texts me saying that they're going to be at Disneyland Paris the same days that I'm going to be there with my best friend Candace. Is that insane or is that insane? It just goes to show that what's meant to be will be. Synchronicities, right? Like the universe will always kind of make things happen if it's meant to happen. I just think it's so cool. The whole Ali and AJ concert happening right when I'm gonna be there in Paris with my best friend. Random 2 days that I'm gonna be at Disneyland Paris with my friend. My other friends are gonna be there. The ones that like I've always wanted to go to Disneyland Paris with. Just wild. So anyway, those are just some fun updated things that will be happening by the time you guys watch this video. I'm really excited. I'll be sharing the journey on Instagram. If you guys are on Instagram, feel free to check out my Instagram stories. I post a lot there. I just find it really fun. It's kind of like my own little scrapbook for life. I have a really good relationship with social media and with Instagram. I've written about this a ton on my blog. I'll include some blog posts down below if you want to read them, but I find that Instagram is like my own little personal scrapbook of my life. I like to post on the grid photos. I like to do stories all the time. I don't consume a lot on Instagram. I'm kind of just there to create and to share, and then I get off. I have really good boundaries with the app, and so I really love to share. I love to be active and share my life there on Instagram too. So if you'd like to see more of the real-time things of what's happening in my day-to-day, feel free to follow me on Instagram, because it takes me time to edit these videos. These videos really take some time to like process, write the script, all of that, compile all the footage. Whereas Instagram, it's very quick. I just post every day or every other day. I'm actually gonna go eat my lunch now, so I hope you have a magical day. I wanted to share a little bit of my life with you here in this little sit down. But yeah, I'm sending you such a big hug, and I hope you have a magical day, and I'll see you next time here on my channel. Bye!